so what? England's pride and Irish tides, true friends we are no matter space. Heart to heart in digital pace. Screens may stand but spirits close. United bonds everyone knows. Virtual hugs so real they feel. Togetherness is our ideal. Love across the aisles we share. In the ether here and there. Click of a button, worlds apart, yet we hold you in our hearts. Messages in a bottle sent over waves of internet. Friendship tied with unseen thread in our hearts. These words are spread. England's rain and Ireland's green. In our screens, a glowing scene. We laugh, we cry, we never part. Fingers tapped, but it's our heart. Love across the aisles we share. In the ether here and there. Click of a button, worlds apart, yet we hold you in our hearts. Hold you in our hearts.
Hello guys, how are you all doing? Hope we're all doing well. Yeah, sorry I was a bit busy doing personal stuff, and I wasn't feeling well either. So I had to organise a few stuff. I will be relocating to the States. So yeah, I met someone back in February. Hopefully, you'll get to meet her, and she'll be right here beside me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'll be going very soon, and it's a new venture for me. Yeah, very sad to learn of there's been a few deaths since the great Ozzy Osbourne. Hey Dragon. Hulk Hogan, Terry Bollea, and the Theo Huxtable. It was Malcolm Jamal Warner. Yeah, very sad. But yeah, I decided to do a light one. Because let's face it, I need the views. But I know it's I missed you guys, and it's been I've been scattered about on other channels, but it's been exciting times. I done a marathon 7 hour marathon on Shimmers, and we had a great night there the other day. Well, welcome to the channel, Russ. Yeah, just basically telling the folks that like what I've been up to in the last 3 weeks. So I haven't seen you in a while, so I just said I'll make an appearance and see how you guys are doing. So as I say, I'll be traveling to the States. And yeah, making a new event, making a new life over there, and hopefully it goes well. Touch wood, you know. So yeah, where you from yourself, Russ? Might be moving there. Oh, okay, London. Nice. Yeah, I was over there about three years ago. And yeah, I had a great time. My wife is American. Cool. Awesome. Hello, Stephen. Hey, Red. Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Hello, Silver Girl. Can you play the Leaving of Liverpool, please? Can't say I know it, Red. I have a few new tunes that I want to play for you guys as well. Well, I mean, hey Blackwatch, anything new? Well, only new tunes. And I'm trying to get. I got my visa for going over to the States, and that's about the new situation. But as I say, I met a girl. Yeah, the trip. Yeah. No, not a 3 months visa. Well, I suppose it is. Isn't it? Like the B1N1 or something. the Esta, I think. Well, that's up to the lady over in the States, isn't it? Like if it was me, I'd be flying over Toot Sweet, and I wouldn't take long. But she wants to do other things before getting me over and be fully organised. She's taking of everything as a woman does. Anyway, I'm gonna do a bit of Dorks Bentley for you. Just to start off. And if anyone wants to come up, you're more than welcome. Hey, Dave Jones, good to see you. All right. Just go back up.
Yeah. It is.
What's happening?
How you doing? What are you back? I'm getting an echo. Oh crap.
Yeah, I told about I was about to say, but
Should I go back out and try it again?
no, you're all right. You're all right. We'll forego the song because you're here.
I guess it took a minute. So what are you back from? Have you been on vacay to the States or something? Or
No, I'm going over to the States.
Very good.
Yeah, I'm relocating to Florida.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of jokes going around about Florida, you know that. Like, yeah.
No.
Welcome to the Florist Tourist Board.
Hmm.
We offer one-way tours from 9 to 5. Well, I hope it all works out for you and everything.
Yeah. Well, I say this, like it'll work out a lot better than the Canadian trip.
Yeah.
Like it's I was living over there for a year in Ottawa.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, my sister got a bit jealous.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got all your business wrapped up there and everything. Soldiers are in place, and why not?
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's a second chance.
Yeah.
I mean, it's either like stay here, like alone, like forever, or like make something of myself.
Yeah. It's just odd at a time like now, you know what I mean, the way because A lot of Canadians just won't cross the border anymore. Not worth the risk. Seriously, no
Yeah,
joke.
yeah. I mean,
You know,
yeah, and I can understand why. I mean,
yeah,
like, there's so much
you know, it
like
just,
there's so much of a hold, you know, that's
yeah. I mean, if you drop this in somebody's lap, they'd say this is some sort of a sci-fi thing, right? You know,
yeah,
like you just don't cross the border, you don't do this, you don't. You know, they'd say you're, you know, it's sci-fi.
yeah.
It's not real, but it is very much real. So anyway, I mean, like it's the way I kind of look at it, like I had my suspicions, I had my misgivings of the government, but frankly, what else can you do as
Yeah,
a country? Just walk away. You just walk away. You don't yell, you don't scream, you don't carry on. You just change the way you're doing everything,
yeah.
every everything.
Sure. If you think it's bad now, I mean, like you can only imagine what it was like back in the '60s.
With the six,
Like the '60s. I mean, you had the assassination. You had
yeah,
um, like you had like I mean, it was between like the assassination between JFK and
yeah,
the Martin Luther King. You know, and then you had the likes of like I mean the space race, of course, and then the Cold War. Like it was,
in the 60s, if you wanted to change Selma, Alabama's outlook on life, it was a dangerous time. I remember watching LBJ getting off on television. It was live, getting off of Air Force One after JFK was gone. And the smirk on his face, and it was a smirk, and the way he waved his hand made me feel bad.
yeah,
It made my stomach kind of go, and he was behind it. So, oh well, yeah, it was 60 for an interesting decade.
yeah,
Mm. But nothing like this, Eddie. Used to drive to Buffalo to go to the clearance centers on, you know, and try to convince the border guards. I was wearing these new blue jeans and everything, right? To get around the tariffs. But today, just the idea of crossing that border,
yeah.
you know, so, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's, yeah, you know, this is what you wanted. So, okay.
That's it.
You know, so you've gone through all the processes and everything. You're all, you know,
Oh yeah, I have the ESTA visa. Um,
yeah,
so pretty much all set. It's just like I mean to like for like it's just like to be received, and then like the flights are going to be booked, and then I'll be over. Like it'll be a new adventure for me, you know.
yeah.
So it's exciting times ahead, and I mean this year alone, like I mean it's been a phenomenal year, like between like the subs and like between like it's I got finances sorted out. Like it's I mean this like I got like my debts paid. Like it's like I mean it's I mean and it only took 5 years, but like I mean I'm back on top again, and yeah, like it's all guns blazing, like
Yeah.
that way instead of that way.
No, go for it. Why not? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Personally, that's the last place I'd want to be. I'm told it's not that bad. I don't believe it. I think
Yeah.
there's hundreds of thousands, if not millions, going to sleep with one eye open, listening.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to be there. However, like I said, I'm more or less, well, we talk backstage. Anyway, it is what it is, and so whereabouts? You said Florida? I thought you said Illinois before I hit the button. I don't know.
No, it's definitely Florida.
Uh, uh, more power to you. I'm sorry. It's the last place on earth I want to be.
It's not exactly Otter Creek,
Yeah. But I'm not in a position, and it might be the best thing you've got to do.
Yeah. The Sunshine State.
Yeah, you never know. You could run for president in 28, right?
Yeah, I could be the governor by then.
Yeah, I pledge allegiance to the Shamrock. I mean, kiss my Blarney Stone. Mm.
I'll wait till you hear what I have later on.
We haven't heard that shit since JFK, the Boston crew. Kiss my.
If you're in with Shimmer, you'd know exactly what song I'm talking about.
But anyway.
But yeah, it's
When I think about it, I can't remember the last Wednesday you did.
yeah, it's been 3 weeks since I last done a live, and
Yeah.
well, I mean, you might as well say 4 weeks now, because it's coming into Monday now. Like for me, yeah, it's been a while, so I had to come back and say hello, how are you, etc. etc.
Yeah, now that I got you here, I think, weren't you on Broke's last live he did? Broke Fishing?
I believe I was, yeah.
He's got some new platform. The thing said next, right? You open the link, said next. Then it's assigning, there's no button to say allow the devices. And I got stuck there. And he says, well, the link's there, in the chat. I left it. I couldn't get past that screen. What the hell is he using?
No, it's for some reason, StreamYard has changed. I barely got in myself. They said I had to pay to come in. I said I'm not fucking doing that.
Well, what he said, well, next time I'm going back to EV Mux, and I thought, well, what the hell was this stupid thing? Which EV Mux?
EV Mux. Now, I believe the last one I was in, it was Rumble Studio.
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't. The first one said
Now, unless you have an account over there, like you'll be able to get in. But if you don't have an account over there, then you won't get in.
Oh, well, no, I didn't. So that explains it.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at the thing, and it's basically allowed mic and that on it. I'm going, there's nothing. You know what I mean? Like, duh.
Yeah.
But anyway, it doesn't. I wouldn't have got in anyway. So
yeah, there's a few of them has. But the good thing about the Rumble Studio is because you can get more people on the stream, and it's not it's not as regards to the rules of YouTube, it doesn't are only confined within the rules of Rumble.
Yeah.
So it's
But that explains it then. I
well, yeah.
I didn't have enough to keep going. That explained it. But anyway,
As I say, if you set up an account over a number, like you're in, you know.
well, I've tried 6 times and it says account crabby. I've got so badly in a loop, I thought, the hell with it, I'm done. And then they said, we'll get a hold of support. I said, I'm not going jumping through, it didn't make sense. It should have just gone click, click, click.
Yeah.
That was years ago. I'm just not going to get into it. No.
It's just to set it up. That's right, baby. All it is.
Yeah. Well, that's probably where everybody's going. But I'm after I know what I'm doing, and I got so was like looping, and I thought I'm done. I've had it. I'm not.
Yeah.
I can't just get in with your account, your password, even if it gives me a code and email. It didn't. Just went looped and said it was created, and I thought I'm done. I'm not doing that. I'm not going through that. But anyway.
You didn't have the patience.
No, but honestly, I sat with it and everything else, and it's like it kind of burped, created it, but you couldn't get in. Yeah. And I'm thinking, I'm not jumping through these hoops, That's the one thing that should be clear. You know what I mean? That should be the easiest part of a site, but. So anyway, when's the special date? When's all this happening for you?
It should be imminently soon. Yeah, there's a few things that ourselves wants to sort out, and then I'll be over.
Yeah.
So I have to be a good doctor and have a bit of patience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that visa is like a 6-month one, or how does it work now? I know visitors used to be 6 months.
As far as I know, it takes. I think someone mentioned it. Yeah, Russ there. He mentioned it. It was a 3 months visa, 90 days, I believe.
Yeah. Well.
And then after that, you can do what you want then. Yeah.
Well, if you were in Ottawa, you know about snow, so at least you won't have that to worry about in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know about the snow. I know about the heat as well.
Yeah, it does. It was 91 here today.
Yeah, it was. I believe this summer it was 100 degrees.
Yeah.
In Florida.
Yeah, well, it would be.
So it was a nice, color of. It was that color,
Yeah. Yeah. There's a guy.
Or some people, anyway.
But yeah, it's.
Especially my fair skin.
Yeah. Well, you could have chose Arizona. I mean, it has a record high of 129.
Sure. Might as well bake myself,
Yeah, why not? Take 2 of them. Call me in the morning.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, the good news, I guess. It's kind of a surprise to me, but hey, why not?
Yeah, it's like it's like I've for too long I faced all the bad news,
Yeah.
So it's about time I get some good news finally,
Yeah. I couldn't even imagine getting on a plane for a holiday. Like, what would I take with me? Of course, you take clothing and everything else, but to move that? I mean, are you going to kind of go for a 3-month tour in a shipping crate or something? Yeah. I'm going to live in a crate for a few months. Yeah. I don't know what I do. You'll probably be tempted to sell everything and buy it when you get there, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I mean, where they were seating me, I had to get an extender.
Yeah.
Like I'm over £300, but I mean, I lost like quite a bit as well.
Yeah.
Like I lost £200, so it's
Yeah. Yeah. You know what song pops in my head with that? New York City song by John Carpenter and the Beaver Brown Band. You ever listen to that? Yeah. So
Mark?
say, little girl, take me by the hand. Walk with me down this boardwalk one last time again. See the pretty pier lights. Hear the carnival sound. And then there's one you say, I seem restless, but you don't understand. Tomorrow I'll be leaving on that morning train, going to New York City, and with the guitar in my hand. I would imagine you can take your guitar. Yeah, I like that group. They did Eddie and the Cruisers. Soundtrack was there.
It's a little Doug Spencer song. Come a little closer, baby. I feel like laying down on a bed of sweet surrender, where we can work it all out. There's nothing that love can fix. Girl, it's right here at our fingertips. Come a little closer, baby. I feel like laying you down. Come a little closer, baby. Feel like letting go. For everything that I stand between us and the love we need to know. I want to touch you like a cleansing rain. Let it wash all the hurt away. Come a little closer, baby. I feel like letting go. If there's still a chance, then take my hand and we'll steal away. Oh, I'm into tonight, can make things right. The sun's gonna rise on a better day. So come a little closer, baby. Feel like stripping you down. Back to the basics of you and me, and what makes the world go round. Every inch of you against my skin. I wanna be stronger than closer, baby. I feel like stripping it down. Come a little closer, baby. Just a little bit closer. Come a little closer, baby. Feel like laying you down.
Yeah. So how much are you leaving behind to emigrate?
Nothing behind.
No,
But yeah,
no,
I don't have much to begin with anyway.
no. I mean, family, business. You know the usual. What you'd have to wrap up with. You know, but today, a lot of families are international. Just the way things go. You know. You know. But traveling Mulberry.
Hey, Marty.
Well, people better watch out saying to you, "What's new, Eddie?" I'm leaving on a.
I'm leaving on a jet plane.
Don't know when I'll be back again. That's another. I like that song. Yeah. Hello, Chad. Hi, guy. That lady, Sky.
Lady Sky, yeah.
Yeah, I'll say it real quick, lady Sky. I got your link posted 5 or 6 times, and I don't think anybody bit. So I'm sorry. Maybe they were already subscribed. Anyway, she was close to 1,000, Eddie. And
Oh, wow.
I think she needed 50, and I thought, backstage, with that community, but maybe they already subbed, so I don't know. But here you go. All you can do is try.
Try.
Yeah. But I don't know. I tried to think, one time if I was only 40 years old again, and facing the way things are, I wonder, if you'd have a little more patience, a little more acceptance, a little more hope, a little more being glad of the being alive at this time. But where I'm at, phew, this stuff isn't stabilizing in my lifetime.
Well, suffice to say that there is 2 hopes, and one of them has died. So
Yeah. I don't think it's being pessimistic to say it's generational now. It's not, 5 years, 10 years, it's not. It's all open-ended. And I just, personally, I don't know about you, I don't need it now. So I'm kind of glad I'm on this side of the border where, like I say, the attitude is basically, oh, well, that didn't work. And after, 50, 60, 70 years, if it didn't work, just walk away. Go to another game. Right? And I think for Canada, that's going to prove out wise. I really do. I think we were belated, sat back and accepted things for what they were for decades and decades and decades. And I think this is a good thing. Myself.
yeah.
The generations won't grow up with the same stigma. If it ain't working from down there, it ain't working. Now this is a broader scope of hope, if you will. We'll see. Too much head work for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with that. Just give me a beer and a couple of cigarettes and I'm happy, right? Don't make my head hurt. That's the way I look at it. But, wow, I knew I heard you talk a bit, Lord and different things, but I didn't know it was so close at hand. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I hope you find your little piece of paradise.
Well, I mean, in this day and age, like I think we all need it.
Well, you never know. There could be a nice southern lady. She's just waiting for your cute little butt to show up on the airplane.
Well, there is.
And yeah, hope.
Spoiler alert, there is.
Can you imagine?
That's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
It might be a little bit distasteful, but I've often thought you fly to Honolulu, you got some cute little lady saying, would you like a lay? And you say what? No, not that,
Yeah, sure. I'll take the necklace anytime. No problem.
Yeah, I'm kind of busy for a couple of days. Can I? Yeah, what? But yeah, that would be a nice place to be too. I'd like to Hawaii to have seen some of the beaches, and I always thought I'd get to Scotland. I really had an open invitation when I was about.
Well, you heard about what happened over there recently, didn't you?
Was it there? Well, I know Taco went over there for whatever bullshit, but wasn't there a stabbing or something?
I think so, yeah.
Something in Scotland, something about a stabbing?
Well, there's been a few stabbings over here.
Yeah.
It's stab central over here.
Yeah, I know they're not happy about when he goes there. The whole town kind of like, early Friday morning takes off. They leave the town. I thought it was Edinburgh, but
and there was I believe with these new establishments as regards to the unvetted migrants, like they were trying to help, like the government is trying to house them. But what's happening is that like that that they want to like they are housing them, but what's happening is that they're assaulting the staff.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm not surprised, and
No.
more power to them. If they want to go ahead, house all the unvetted migrants, go ahead.
Yeah, I've heard an awful lot of scuttlebutt, if you will, from Americans about England and all that, and I just take it. I don't take it at face value. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's got to be right.
Look, I mean, it's happening all over the world. I know that.
Yeah.
Like, it's happening in Canada. It's happening in the States. It's happening in England.
Yeah.
Happening like all over the world.
Yeah.
Like it's gone out of control now, and like the government have themselves only to blame.
Yeah.
Each and every government has themselves to blame.
Yeah. Well, I don't. I often wonder because when you hear the establishment, quote unquote, particularly in the United States, when the people look back and the kids look back on this point in history, well, I'm thinking it's all over, it's finished, whatever, and the kids look back, they're going to be confused. What the hell were you thinking? And I'm glad I'm not in it. You know what I mean? I would be.
I'm trying to think about when was the worst that Canada, like, I mean, what was the worst time in Canada?
Yeah.
I know, like, for us, it was like, I mean, even for us, it was like back in the 60s, and like, it was pretty bad back then, Like, probably the worst for us is probably the 70s.
Let me know if this fan's too high.
Historically speaking, you know.
I gotta put this fan on, Eddie. Let me know if it's too loud. It's just too much here.
We can hear it all right.
No, I'll turn it down. I had 10 days it dropped to like 18 degrees. It was beautiful. Open all the windows and now it's right back again. It's, humidity and everything. Never had I can't remember a summer like this. Since June the 1st, this is pretty well what we've had.
Yeah.
But I know a lot will say, I'll turn my air conditioner, especially in Dallas. There's a couple of people I know that broadcast out of there and they have to have it on, But it's, to me, it'd be something like, if you really look at the Civil War, what that was like, day-to-day life, what that was like. And when you look back on it, the accounts of it, would you want to be there? No. That would be hell for years. And I think that's what future generations going to look back at this and what the hell were they thinking? You know what I mean? It makes absolutely no. It doesn't make sense to me. What's it going to make sense to, a 20-year-old?
Yeah, people can pass it off as it's a simpler time, and
Yeah.
wasn't much going on, but there was.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it won't matter to 20-year-olds, and maybe just say, I don't want to think about it. Got my hands full today. I don't know. The 60s were actually, like I say, a good generation. I was a teenager. By the mid-60s, I was driving,
Yeah.
legally. And it had all kinds of music, all kinds of anti-establishment, flower children, but no flower children, greasers, bikers, stoners, you know what I mean? It was all over the place. And it was just as bad politically.
Yeah, this is a local song. Who's kind of play for you? Oh, me name it is Sam Paul. Chimney sweet, chimney sweet. Oh, me name it is Sam Paul. Chimney sweet. Oh, me name it is Sam Paul. I rob both great and small. Oh, me neck will pay for all. When I die, oh, me neck will pay for all. When I die. I have 20 pounds in store. That's not all, that's not all. I have 20 pounds in store. That's not all. I have 20 pounds in store. For 20 more, for the rich must help the poor. So must I, so must I. For the rich must help the poor. must I. So they took me to fulfill a card in a card. So they took me to fulfill in a card. Oh, they took me to fulfill where I step to make my will. For the best of friends must part, so must I, so must I. For the best of friends must part, so must I. Of the ladder I did no joke, that's no joke. Of the ladder I hit, that's no joke. Of the ladder I hit, when people hit the road. Oh no, all the words I spoke rain down, rumbling down, but near a word I spoke rain down. Oh, my name is Santa, chimney sweet, chimney sweet. Oh, my name is Santa, chimney sweet. Oh, my name is Santa, I brought both great and small. Oh, my name it will pay for all. When I die, oh, my name will pay for all. I die.
Very well done.
Yeah, there's a logo song called Sam Hall, run by the Dubliners. Beautiful song, I think.
Have you caught very many other people's lives lately, or you've been wrapped up for 3 weeks?
I was over 3 months. I was over in Derrick's. I was in Sarah's. I was in Brooks. I was in Bradley's.
Oh, yeah.
I was in Axe and Nachos.
Oh, geez, you've been busy. You've been busy.
I think on 1 or 2 occasions I was in Bonnie.
Yeah. Huh. I don't know most of those people, so I don't.
Oh, you know Bonnie.
Oh, Bonnie. Well, I'll talk to you about it too. But no, the other way. I think what happened was with Mr. B, and then all that other stuff and all the drama, and I just didn't go any further with the karaoke and that stuff. It's just, I get when I think about it, because there's different people, different things, and it just got so bad. Even from his standpoint, I couldn't deal with it. You know, I don't need this. You know, he's younger, he's got more patience, and he can't do it.
I mean, we can talk about that backstage.
Yeah. But anyway,
But it's yeah. Bless his heart, but I mean, he's trying, but like he's
you know,
he has his moments, and but he has his flaws as well. So
yeah. Well, I like to talk, but it was, you know, just when I try to think about it, what happened, I think that's what happened. You know, and I never went any further with.
it's like us all, you know. None of us are perfect, but we try our best, you know.
Mm. But anyway. So what's the weather been like over in Ireland?
It's been beautifully sunny and not a drop of rain. I mean, it's been well over like I mean, you're talking like anywhere between 70s and 80s.
Yeah, there was. When I think about it, there was a kid from Sheffield. He did Britain Got Talent when he was 15. He's well over 20 now, and he got with this girl even through COVID, right? He got because when he did the songs, I think he did. Oh, he came back with how he was 15. He's about 21 or 22. Hallelujah, a million years and when we were young. And when he did when we were young, is for his grandfather, who was terminal in hospital. But anyway, I lost him. There was this Amy girl, and I thought maybe when all this clears, you know what I mean, you two will get together. And then he left. Well, he's come back just within the last 6 weeks. And he says, I'm in Norway. Hey, what the hell are you doing in Norway? You know what I mean? And then, you know, I packed for cold weather and it's like 27 and he's entertaining on cruise ships. That one had 5,200 passengers. And he's singing for the, you know, it's keeping everything. And you know, you gotta go, don't, you know what I mean? Don't turn your back or blink.
Yeah.
Because, you know, and because I think Brooke said, well, he probably got married. And I said, how do you know that? Well, 2 years later, he's out in cruise ship singing, right? And, you know, which I guess is what he wants to do for now. But, yeah, Norway, 28 degrees, 20, you know, Celsius. And I can see him, you know, with his earmuffs on or something. But, yeah, it's been pretty warm. That's my point. From what I understand in Europe, I mean, Norway is pushing. You know what else I heard, which I kind of think about it? You ever heard of Emma Heesters? She's in Netherlands or Holland. And she's a pretty little, you know, 20, 30, maybe older, I don't know, blonde girl. But she went and started to do Indian songs, you know, India, Pakistan, that. And I kept putting in, why don't you go back to English? And she did a thing with Justin Bieber, I think, like a split screen. But she got cervical cancer. She was gone for months, and she just came back, and she's clean, if you will, clear of it, which was good news. You know what I mean? She's back doing what she. So, you know, it's been mixed news from Europe.
That reminds me, I was over in Dave as well.
Yeah.
Dave says a lot about it.
Yeah. But she's really, I think she's it's over 4.5 million subs. That was years ago. So anyway, you know, it's been some good news in that regard because when she put up the video to say, you know, I won't be here for a while, and this is why, I really felt for her. I thought, you know, I hope whatever treatment you take, well, apparently it worked. So anyway, yeah, Europe. You already know how the hot spot the USA is. If you take it to the hot country in the world. And I thought,
I heard next week it's going to get into the 80s again.
yeah. But the 70s, by mid-70s, I was changing diapers. So it wasn't the greatest part of my life, you know. Well, oh, well.
Anyway.
Well.
Was it a Van Morrison song I got here? We were born before the wind, also younger than the sun. Everybody goes on as we sailed into the misty. Hark now, hear the sailors cry. Smell the sea and feel the sky. And you saw its birds fly into the misty. Oh, when that foghorn blows, we will be coming home. When the foghorn blows, I want to hear him. I don't have to fear him. I want to rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. And magnificently we will float to the misty. You know I will be coming home. Oh, when the foghorn blows, I gotta hear it. I don't have to fear it. I wanna rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. And together we will float into the misty. Come on, girl. Too late to stop now. I wanna rock your gypsy soul, just like back in the days of old. And together we will float into the misty.
It's funny, I don't remember that at band. Of course, one I remember from Van Morrison is Brown Eyed Girl, right? That was a big thing in the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what was being played on the radio at the time. There wasn't a lot of depth to the artist, you know what I mean? Like, that's what the song they chose to play. A lot.
I think Van Morrison is in 6th place, if I'm not mistaken, in the Guinness Book of World Record for most albums sold.
Yeah. Somehow I can hear his voice. I don't know if he did it. You know, We Were Born Before the Wind, that song. I don't know if he sang that or not when I think about it. But I didn't know too much about him. It was all Brown Eyed Girl, you know.
Yeah.
When I think about it. I mean, there's a lot of songs of the early Beatles a lot of people don't know, unless you're into it.
Yeah.
The 65 album and all that. Twist and Shout, of course, that was the first album, you know, in America, or North America, I think.
I think Dr. Pepper was the fourth, wasn't it?
No, my sister was 4 years older than me. And she didn't go like Beatlemania.
Yeah.
She wanted, and she got, the first one was Twist and Shout. And I thought, I got to get that. So somebody took me downtown. That was a big Sam the Record Man, if you look that up in Toronto. And of course, that was the first Beatles one, Twist and Shout. Oh, shake it up, baby. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist it, you know. That was their launch in North America. And the Beatles 65, where it was, you look, the cover is like in the round, in the suits, and they have the center stage with the drums. And Yes It Is, that's one song.
Yeah,
You know,
the first one was Please Please Me, and then the second one was With the Beatles, and then The Hard Day's Night, Beatles for Sale, and then Help, Rubber Soul, Revolver, Dr. Pepper then.
yeah,
So that
Sergeant Pepper was quite late, really, after they got in with the Maharishi.
yeah.
You know, I often wonder what if, what's his name?
Last one was Let It Be.
I wonder if Brian Epstein had lived longer, what effect he'd have on the Moody Blues and the Beatles. Because he more or less packaged them for the North American market. You know, you got to get your hair cut, you got to wear suits, you got to, you know, and, which I think it was well. But the Moody Blues were born as drug addicts, and they're still drug addicts, you know. But they had some wild songs. But yeah, what can you do? But, I don't think the Beatlemania really hit Canada, not like it did the States.
On the States was huge, especially on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Oh, the New York City thing. Oh my God. You know.
And they played what's that thing in Chicago?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah,
Shea Stadium.
oh, Shea, yeah, the New York Shea Stadium. Yeah. Oh, I remember them running out on the field. But remember, I went to Toronto Maple Leaf Gardens. Yeah, well, you lived in Ottawa when it was big before Skydome. With some girls, you know, like dating, and I saw Jimi Hendrix, but there was one I can't remember. They thawed the ice, right? So the center has like an organ thing, you know what I mean? It's a control center.
Yeah, yeah.
all darkened and everything else, and these girls were screaming. I was almost going to punch one in the head. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't think.
Mm.
And on the west side is where they had the stage and the black curtains and the ramps and everything like that. And I'm sitting, they went quiet, and I was enjoying it. You know what I mean? I thought, thank goodness. You get to hear a bit of the organ, and it was nice. And then you hear test 1, 2, 3. And I sat there and I said to girlfriend, I said, why aren't they screaming? She says, why? I said, because he's coming out. What do you think he's doing? He's coming, you don't have to see the guy. He's come down the ramp with a microphone. And they started to scream again. I forgot who that was. And I think about it, it was during that, the Jimi Hendrix time.
It's probably Roy Orbison.
Oh, but the screaming. Oh my God.
I mean, and then you had David Cassidy.
Oh, that no, it was I didn't get into bubblegum.
Like you had the Osmonds.
Oh, some of the girls at younger age that was dating was in the Monkees and all that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't bad, but come on. They were hardly rock and roll. But yeah, I wouldn't go see them. I'm sorry. I just
Very underrated band, I have to say.
I remember Barry Manilow. He was in his 20s. It was good. You know what I mean? Whoever said to them,
well, he would be. I would consider him overrated.
yeah. But whoever said to him, "You write beautiful jingles. You can also sing. Try it." One of his friends said that to him. And
I mean, in fairness, don't get me wrong. I mean, I like Barry. I mean, some of Barry's stuff, but I take him in small doses.
oh, I don't like. I remember with him, he had the Baby Grand, right? Of course, he had no. I don't think he had any opening act, because Hendrix had Cat Mother and the All Night Newsboy, but he had ramps. When he did Copacabana, they had like palm trees with these bony leaves coming out and chartreuse.
Yeah.
That's I didn't care for that song. I didn't care for the presentation. But he even though he was gay and he got married and divorced, he appealed to the young women.
Yeah.
That was his base, and he had to stick to it. But he had very good songs. I thought.
Well, I mean, you look at what Freddie Mercury did.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah,
how popular was he?
Yeah. Even now, Time in New England.
And in fairness, Freddie is I mean everything he's done like a turn of diamond.
Yeah. Maybe that's the one where they were screaming. I can't remember. I went to quite a few concerts down there, and but just the noise. You know what I mean? They're right beside you, and you think, I want to strangle you. But yeah, well, those days are long, long gone. Long, long gone. When were you in Ottawa? From when to when?
I was there. Well, I was flying over from 98
Oh yeah.
to 2010, where I said I'll stay here for a year and try it out, see how it goes.
98 was not a good year for me.
Yeah.
My dad died at the beginning of 97. I was divorced since spring of 94. I was all over the place in my life. Nothing was settled or good.
Yeah, about 3 years later, around Christmas time, I lost my father.
Yeah. It's so long ago, eh?
But yeah, 2010 was I mean, when I came back to this country, it was the worst moment of my life when I went homeless during the big freeze.
Yeah.
It was snowing, it was ice, all sorts of things happened back then.
You know, it doesn't make you feel good when it says, way back in the 90s, and you say where you're still alive? You know, what?
Yeah, I was in a park, sleeping rough,
Yeah,
like during the snowstorm.
yeah. But yeah, tell you one thing, you see, because with Hendrix, they checked you for cameras. They checked you for everything.
Yeah.
But the ones you see up Maple Leaf Gardens, May the 3rd, 69, that's the one I went. Don't do justice. They're
Yeah, as soon as I left school, I was doing a few mixers here and there, but like when I was leaving school, I decided to join the army, and I became an army ranger.
But the sound was really, really good. At least the seats we had. You know, it just doesn't do justice. That's the one with all the police around the stage. I remember that too. But yeah, 60s. Those were the days. Everything seemed such a mess, but it was so, when I think about it, it was so good. Yeah, so good. But anyway, time marches on.
I was good for some and bad for some as well.
Yeah. Oh, God, it's warm here already. Jeez. Open the window. Let me catch my breath. But when it went cool, I thought this is it, right? You know what I mean? There'll be a couple of days, you know, but anyway. Must be getting old, can't stand the heat. Anyway, it's good news that you know, that you're, heading in a certain direction, hopefully.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, I do. It must be a tumultuous time to go there, though, Eddie. You know, from
Well, it has to be done, you know.
oh yeah, I mean, you hesitate, you sit on it, you say what if, and then your life's gone by, you know. But,
You only got one life. I'm just thankful I get a second chance.
yeah.
Anyway, here's the funny song that I want to play for you. I've tried. I've tried and won. I've tried, and can't recall what for. I've passed out, pushed out, yelled. I've begged in hopes of some success. The inevitable fact is that I never will fail. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have run off dry. I've tried to go and fuck shopping, and there's no more fucks to buy. I've no more fucks to give. No more fucks I'll try to get. I'm over my fuck budget, and now I'm in fucking debt. I've tried to get everything done. I play by all the rules, and I'm very rarely wrong. I've smiled at children, I've wooed, I've laughed, alas to no avail. I've run around like a moron to unequivocally fail. I've no more fucks to kill, my fucks have run dry. I've been hunting for my fucks all day, and they've up and fucked off home. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks rations have been depleted. I've rallied my fuck army, and it's been fucking defeated. The effort just been worth the time of expense. I've exhausted all of my energy for minimal recompense. But it seems like your acknowledgement has now begun to dawn. I've come to realize that I don't give a fuck at all. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have flown away. My fucks are now fucked up, and they refuse to fucking stay. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have gone insane. They've come back around and passed me while fucking off again. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have all been resolved. I've planned many projects, but my fucks won't be involved. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have gone being spent. They fucked off from the building, and they don't know where they went. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks to give.
Do you bother going to the pubs at all there now?
That's, I mean, it's,
What are they like?
they're not really accepting of music anymore. Like, not many places there.
They don't really have like a social thing anymore where you kind of sing song, whatever they call it. I don't know. It's generational.
Yeah.
What it used to be. Well, at least it's early morning there, and I guess you don't break any noise curfews. That's good. Sounds like you don't have to watch yourself where you are.
Well, it's like the song goes, I don't give a fuck at all.
You don't have the landlord or someone saying, they're complaining about you.
Yeah,
4 o'clock in the morning. I got that one too.
Yeah, it's just fuck with next hour, you know.
I had some woman years ago bang in the hall, you know, turn your radio down. I said, I don't have a radio, put your earmuffs on. It wasn't that loud, but it was like 3 in the morning. She doesn't like me, you know, like she bitches about everything. Yeah, so, oh well. Yeah. Just wondered, you know, what it'd be like. I think there's a lot of night owls out there, you know.
Look, at the end of the day, the neighbours have like have a cheek even talking because they have parties every night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just said, right, okay.
Yeah. I was fortunate. The last 2 that I had before I divorced were detached houses that we bought. So, you know, piss off. Unless we're out in the street, you know, screaming.
Like I'm in here. I'm not doing any harm. You know, like I'm just minding my own business.
Yeah.
So you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. I really didn't have bad neighbors, you know, and that result, you know, had a couple of, you know, ringy dingy neighbors, but for their kids and that, but for the most part, it was pretty good neighborhoods in that.
Yeah, for the fourth while, it's like it was an absolute nightmare. But
Yeah.
now, it kind of quieting down a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, and they're getting used to me as well. So, there's I don't have a problem with any of them. It's just like that one neighbor that's a nightmare, you know.
Well, are you right down in Dublin? Are you right at the core of Dublin, or the outskirts?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm fairly close to the city centre.
Yeah. On occasion, I wonder what if I stayed where I was and didn't move here, but I don't think it'd be remarkably better. When I think about it, you know, it's. Yeah. I did remember the last place, like, you know, when it hit like 34 Celsius here, and I flattened. So I looked up where the last house I owned. It was 18 degrees. I thought, I want to be there, you know what I mean? It's like 66 degrees. Not 90 something, you know, but anyway.
Well, as the Looney Tunes say, that's all, folks. And I'll catch you on the next cartoon if I can. And I want to thank everyone that came in, including your good self, Black Watch. So yeah, it's a good night from me, and it's a good night from him. Take care, guys. Catch you in the next cartoon.
Take care, chat.